Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'd like to share my sales from this past weekend, which was November 26th and 27th. I'll also include some Friday night sales as well as some Monday morning sales too. And I am gonna start off with eBay this time, so I'll just go ahead and get to it. Let's see. Okay. So the first item that I'm gonna ship out is this St. John little skirt, and I believe, let's see, let me look this one up. It is St. John Basics Women's Mini Skirt size 2, black Santana knit wool blend stretch. And this skirt I found in the bins, and my local bins charges $1.79 per item, or I'm sorry, per pound. It used to be per item, so now it's per pound. And I'm gonna just grab this. St. John's is a nice brand, a good brand. It retails for a high amount, and I don't find St. John a lot, and I pretty much only resource or get my inventory from the bins. So it's not something that I find at the bins very often, but if it's in good condition, I'll go ahead and pick it up. And this item, let's see, it took about 5 days to sell, and it sold for $14. And the reason and that was what I listed it at. And the reason I listed it so low was, the main reason was it was missing its material tag. And so I was kind of doing an educated guess on what the materials were. And I had a good feeling that it was this Santana knit, which is a wool blend, which St. John is well known for. But I couldn't say for sure. So because it was missing the materials tag and the care tags, I went ahead and listed it pretty low because I just wanted to move it. I, mentioned that I was listing it lower because I wasn't 100% sure about the materials. So, and to me, I'm very happy with that this item sold. Also, skirts in general for me don't sell, very quickly. So, happy about this sale. Let's see. We have it here. Oh, and also I did print out the stickers, and it comes out in a roll. So this is going to be a really good time saver for me, and and it also makes me happy because it's these are designs that I did, so I feel like they are kind of personable to replace the handwritten little heart tags. So anyways, I was able to buy the rolls of the smaller labels, and also adjusted the artwork so that it prints out very quickly and easily. Okay, next sale that I'm going to ship out is this Marissa Christina, or is it Christina? Christina sweater. And I didn't recognize Marissa Christina at first, but then after I started looking up comps, I noticed that this is the brand that sort of specializes in Christmas sweaters. So I remember selling a Christmas sweater by this brand last year, and I haven't been lucky enough to find it this year, because it's really nice quality sweaters. And this sweater is also very nice quality. It's actually Angora and wool blend sweater, so it's very, very soft. And let's see, this one, the title was Marissa Christina Women's Sweater Large Angora Wool Blend Gray V-neck Pullover. And it took about less than a week to sell. So I priced it at $24 and it sold for $17. And this was also an organic sale, meaning that somebody was looking for either this brand or this type of sweater, and my listings popped up. So I always like to see that my items are also, sell organically. It just kind of makes me feel that, I'm picking the right items, as well as I'm, titling, and my listings are good. So, oops. And since this item weighs under a pound, it's going out first class mail, and it's the most inexpensive way to ship your items, or you ship your clothing items. Okay. And yes, I've been picking up quite a few sweaters. I have not gone sourcing for a couple of weeks, and because of getting ready for my daughter's wedding, and so I just went back to the bins this last weekend. So I did pick up quite a few sweaters, which I think is good, because I think they're moving for me. So anyways, here is another thing that I like to sell, which is hiking pants. And this brand is popular because it has sort of like this insect repellent, embedded into the fabric. And this title is Ex Officio Insect Shield Women's Hiking Pants, size 16, beige convertible bug repel is the title that I put down. And it is the convertible pants because you can zip off the bottoms and they turn into like Bermuda shorts. So this sold fairly quickly. It took about 5 days to sell, and I listed it for $18 and it sold for $18. So this is a nice sale. I like it when it sells quickly, and getting the list price is great too. So let's see if this is gonna fit. I think it'll fit. See. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well and had a great holiday weekend. Was able to share your gratitude with your friends and family. Eat lots of yummy food. Yeah. It was nice to have the Thanksgiving holiday right after the wedding. Gives everyone a little bit more time to take some time off and things like that, which is great for especially for Kelsey and Justin. And Emmy had her time off of school, so she had a lot of fun hanging out with her friends and things like that. And Kelsey and Justin were busy going out with the out-of-town family. So we had a lot of family from Southern California and Hawaii and even Canada and the Philippines. I think even like the Midwest. So that was is fun. And it was actually pretty challenging. Kind of getting back into the groove with reselling, and as if you're not new to my channel, listing is not my favorite thing. So it's kind of hard to kind of get back into, I don't know, just really focusing in on the photographing and listing again. But, I was able to do that. So anyways, the next item is this Nicole Miller 100% cashmere sweater. Oh, it's actually pretty much the same color as the sweater I'm wearing. And if this looks familiar, it's because was returned. The first buyer wanted to return the item because it didn't fit her, and so I received it and then went ahead and relisted it, or I think I sold similar, and then it sold again. So happy that it did sell again. Let's see, this one is titled Nicole Miller Women's 100% Cashmere Sweater, Small, Beige, Pullover, Mock Net, Soft. That was the title of this. And I added, some keywords. Basically, not a lot, but soft, pullover, mock neck. And I will definitely pick up cashmere when I see it at the bins. It's lightweight, so it doesn't cost a lot for me to buy. It's warm. I don't know, it just, it's a more luxurious, high quality fabric. So I think people are searching for it, and so it does tend to move pretty quickly. And then the trick is to make sure that the sweaters are in good condition. So that's the trick with cashmere. Okay. This one. Let's see. So yes, I do offer free returns on eBay, and to me it's just part of having good customer service. So I don't know, it actually, perhaps this might sound a little weird, but I'm almost relieved when I see that, somebody's requesting a return on eBay and they write back and saying that it doesn't fit. And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay the return, and, please send it back, and, I'll refund you your money. As opposed to there's something wrong with it, and then it's kind of like my fault that I missed it. So I don't know. yeah, that might be a little weird, but that's the way I feel. And also, you know, when I purchase things, I want to be able to return items, you know, and I don't really buy anything online, except for on Amazon, which, you know, there is free returns on Amazon. So I just feel better if that item is, you know, able to, you know, I'm able to return it. I'm sorry, I didn't say what this was. This is the next item. It's another cashmere sweater. This is Club Room, and it's a men's size large V-neck sweater. Really super soft. Love this sweater. And let's see, the title for this one is Club Room Men's 100% Cashmere Sweater Large, Dark Gray, V-neck, Pullover Soft. And I'm going to actually do a little sweater shave for this one. And it doesn't really have pilling, but it is very fuzzy. So I just want to cut back a little bit on the fuzziness. And I kind of feel like if a cashmere sweater is, you know, starting to get that fuzziness, that's just kind of you know, the stage before it starts to pill. So I think, you know, it just gives the sweater a little longer life to catch it at this stage. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's better. And it's just a better presentation. Also, you know, I think the average person doesn't have a sweater shaver at home, so just to do, you know, spend a little bit of time doing this is not a bad thing. There. This sweater is so soft. I actually found, like, one day, I think probably on Friday, I went on Friday's Black Friday to the bins, and I found a Club Room red sweater, cashmere sweater. And then I think it was probably either Saturday or Sunday, I found this gray one, the dark gray. So I already listed the red one, and then I did a sell similar on eBay. And the gray one sold first, you know, which I had well, actually, I wasn't sure because, you know, the red one is sort of a deeper red, and also since, you know, the holidays are coming up, I thought maybe, you know, somebody might want to purchase this red men's sweater, but the gray one sold first, and usually neutrals will sell faster. So, but yeah, you know, happy to pick up, I don't know what Club Room is. It might be like a Macy's brand. But I pretty much pick up any brand if it's cashmere and in good condition. So, there we go. Yeah, so I hope everyone's sales are good right now. My sales are pretty good. Yeah, they're not like, I don't know, September was unusually really great for me. But November's been good. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay, so next, oops. Okay, next is this really lovely, beautiful wool coat. It's so pretty. It has an attached scarf with fringe. It's long length, and this is a vintage coat. Really beautiful, and this really pretty cream or ivory color. It's an Irish wool coat. Let's see, this one is called Donegal Design Women's Mohair Wool Long Coat, size 6 to 8, cream hand woven Ireland is the title. And I didn't put vintage because I really couldn't prove that it was vintage. You know, there's no date on it or anything, but it does appear that it is. There's a paper tag here, you know, connected here. But anyways, this was made in Ireland. Really, really beautiful. It's 70% mohair and 30% wool. So yeah, 100% pure new wool. So really, really beautiful coat. And I remember the day that I saw this at the bins. You know, I yanked it out of the bin, and I think it was already when it changed to, you know, by the pound. But because this was so pretty, I just decided to go ahead and pay, you know, go ahead and purchase this really, really pretty coat. And actually, Kelsey did bring it along as her wedding coat, but she didn't even wear it because it was so warm, or she was just so busy, you know. But it looked actually really pretty over her wedding dress. So this coat can be worn dressed up or you dress it down. So, let's see, I'm going to just go ahead and put it in this box. Okay, I actually, I think I kind of made a little bit, oh no, I guess I didn't make a mistake. I charged $14 for shipping, and I didn't want to, you know, charge way too much for shipping. But anyways, this sold in a day. It took one day to sell after I listed it, and I listed it for $128 and it sold for $128. And you know, I had listed I think, oh gosh, you know, actually I think I put down $17 for shipping because I knew that it was a, you know, a bigger, heavier coat. And so yeah, I think I had to pay up a little bit for this large flat rate box. And then I had to pay like, I don't know, maybe $1 or something. Oh shit, I've been pulling the wrong one. Dang it. Okay. Right. Alright, so this one is pretty stuffed. And I'm going to need to close this up. So I really, you know, didn't know what to expect when selling jackets and coats or larger items on eBay. And you know, I'm so used to Poshmark where it's basically, what is it, like $7.67 for shipping, all shipping, as long as it's under 5 pounds. And you can use basically any size priority box or envelope. So it's really super easy, convenient to ship on Poshmark, but I didn't know what to expect for eBay. And I was really feeling like, you know, nobody's gonna want to buy something that's shipping that's over, like, you know, $10. And but you know, slowly I've been, you know, charging more for shipping, and also, you know, trying not to squeeze everything into, you know, the padded flat rate or the cardboard flat rate, and just seeing, you know, are people willing to pay the, you know, higher shipping. And you know, for these more expensive items, yeah, you know, they will pay for shipping. So, but it took me a while to, I don't know, I guess it was like feel brave enough to do it, to raise the shipping costs. Okay, put that there. Okay. All right, so I think this is the last eBay sale. And this one is a Pendleton full zip sweater in this really great camouflage print or pattern. And this this sweater, it's like a sweater jacket. It's just very, very thick and soft, very substantial. It's also vintage, so it's made in Hong Kong, and you know, it's 100% wool. So this is a really, really lovely piece. And again, you know, this one I picked up, I don't know, I think maybe it was on Saturday, and we had to check out, and because after or before they do a new rotation, we have to check out and pay for any items, and then we get back in line. We wait for the rotation to be placed all, you know, in order, and then they say, okay, you can come in. And so each time is like a new opening, basically. But towards the end of the, you know, our rotation, I think we're in line to go pay, and there was a bin that's close to the checkout line. And so this was actually sitting in that bin. So I don't know if somebody just threw it back at the last moment. It was very pilly. And I did go through and sweater shave. I'm going to do a little bit more. That looks good. Let's see. I think I should do that. Okay. Yeah, this jacket or cardigan is really beautiful, and besides, you know, the pilling that just, you know, I was able to take care of right away, it's in great condition. So this one, let's see, I don't know if I mentioned the title, but I titled it Vintage Pendleton Men's Merino Wool Cardigan Sweater XL Camouflage Green Brown. And it sold in a day. I listed it at $98 and it sold for the full asking price. So yeah, I did have to pay for some of the shipping because I don't know. I think I might have made a mistake on the shipping price, and for whatever reason I chose flat rate envelope. It's not very clear to me. So, and the buyer only paid $8 for the shipping, so I did have to pay a little extra, $4 extra. So let's see. But I made a really great profit on this item that, it's fine if I had to pay some of the shipping. So. So yeah, I paid up so that it's going out just regular priority mail. So I'm able to use the Tyvek envelope. And the Tyvek envelope is kind of like, I think it's 15 inches by 12 inches. So, it's a bigger envelope. And I really like the Tyvek envelope. It's very durable. Like, this material doesn't tear, and it's also, waterproof. So I think it's a good shipping envelope. Okay, let's see next. What's this? Okay, well that's yeah. So actually, before I go through my Poshmark sales, I wanted to just sort of thank all the subscribers and the people who have been liking the videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to, to people who have left me comments. And so that would be Hanji42, Smart, Thrifty, and Chic, One Busy Mama to You, Colleen, Nicole, aka Niquina, Kella Rama, Legend Was Here, DeSanti, Jessica, Jen, aka Material Girl, and Maria Felicity. Thank you all so much for all your awesome comments, and snaps to you. Yes, thank you so much for your comments. I love hearing from you guys. And let's see. If I could, I'd like to just go over some of your comments. Let's see if I can find them. Where did I put them? Hi, Hanji42. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you so much for your comment. Oh, thank you. She says, you're so sweet. Besides, I love to see your sales. You have a very nice vibe. Oh, thank you. And I'm a reseller too. Congrats for your daughter's wedding. Love from Las Vegas. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really love hearing from you, and really appreciate you taking the time to write this comment. Yeah, had a great time at the wedding, and yeah, it must be really great sourcing over in Las Vegas too. Do you like to shop at the bins? Anyways, love to hear from you, and I hope you're doing well. So thanks so much. Hi, Smart, Thrifty, and Chic. Thank you so much for your comment. Oh, thank you. She says, another great video. So excited to hear about your daughter's wedding and cannot wait to see photos. Yes, thank you. I have a couple, and if I have the time on editing, I'll go ahead and insert a couple of photos from the wedding. And it was so fun to share it with you guys, and kind of just let you know what's going on in my life. and you know what it takes to balance like a big event with reselling. And you know, it's not the easiest thing, but it can be done. So oh, she says, here is an idea for another video. How do you deal with return requests or cases? I'm a newer reseller, and no one ever talks about how to deal with cases with Poshmark for those of us who are not professional sellers. Is this something you could provide insight into? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, Poshmark. Okay. Yeah, so Poshmark is, to me, is very easy, you know, dealing with return requests or cases that are opened up. And I do get them, and, you know, they're not fun, but definitely something that, you know, we all have to deal with. Or I don't know about everybody, but I do. And so the way I deal with Poshmark cases is I'll go ahead and read what the case is about, and if it's something that is clearly my fault, I go ahead and I write back and I'll say, you know, I'm so sorry, you know, I put down the wrong size. I've done that before, and that's a really I don't know, that's a really obvious mistake, which I kind of like, I'll kind of kick myself for doing that, you know, for a bit. And then I try to deal with these things like returns or cases as quickly as possible. Just get it done, because then it leaves my head. Otherwise, if I let it linger, I'm just thinking about it and, you know, kind of stressing over it and feeling bad about it. So I just kind of deal with it right away. I write to the person and say, you know, I'm really sorry I made that mistake, you know, and I hope that Poshmark will, you know, agree to this return. And then it's kind of up to Poshmark whether or not they will accept the return or not. And usually if it's size based, they don't allow the return. But if it's clearly something like, you know, I put down the wrong size. When I say size based, I mean like the item didn't fit them, you know, and I have measurements and this and that. Then Poshmark will be like, no, you know, we're not going to allow the return. If I put down, you know, that it was an extra large and it was actually a medium, then, you know, Poshmark will go ahead and agree to the return. They send the label, return label, back to the buyer, and then they ship the item back to me. And then from there, I can go ahead and, you know, relist it or whatnot. So to me, it's really simple and pretty easy to deal with. So, you know, I wouldn't stress over, you know, these cases. There's not like you get a bad mark. I haven't noticed like any repercussions from Poshmark for these kinds of things, like you know, my account doesn't get suspended or, you know, this or that. So yeah, it's pretty easy to deal with. And you know, if sometimes I won't even respond if it's more like a size or, you know, like, oh, you said that it was this or that, and it was clearly not my fault. Sometimes I won't even respond, and I'll just let Poshmark deal with it. And that's, you know, especially if I know that I'm in the right, and it's like, you know, this is not even something that I want to deal with. I'll just let it Poshmark deal with it. And you know, it's very different on eBay, but I think you're only on Poshmark. So with eBay, it's, you know, since I do offer free returns, I tend to just let them, I don't even message them after when they say they opened up a case and they want to return it. I just let them return it, and then once I get the item back, then I'll write to them and say, you know, thank you for returning the item, and, you know, so sorry the item didn't fit, and, you know, but thanks for, you know, shopping my store or something like that, you know, especially if they're very, very nice about it. So yeah, anyways, I hope that kind of, you know, helps and answers your question, you know, a little bit. And it's true, you know, it's like each return or case can be different. So you kind of have to, you know, deal with it accordingly. But my best advice is kind of just deal with it quickly so that you don't have it hanging over your head, and, you know, so that you're like thinking about it too much. Yes. So anyways, yes. Thank you so much for your comment. I really, really appreciate you. Hi, One Busy Mama. So good to hear from you. She says, happy Cyber Monday, my friend. Thank you. Happy Cyber Monday to you too. A huge congratulations to Kelsey and Justin on their wedding. Thank you. Oh. Okay, Mama. Are you rested after the wedding drama? I love listening to your long videos as I work, listing and shipping. Great. Yeah, so happy to hear that feedback. It's really actually very helpful. I personally prefer the long type with talking versus the short ones where people show clothes to music, because I like listening to content. Yeah. Also, I love that when you list, you are excited or positive about each item. I like to look for the wow factor in each item and focus on that in keywords and zoom in on photos. Oh, okay. We as sellers are each buyer's personal shopper because, oh, I'm sorry, let me say that over. We as sellers are each buyer's personal shopper because we find what they are looking for. It's exciting. Yeah. You know, One Busy Mama, that's a really interesting way to look at it. And I like that you picked up on that, because we are choosing. We are, I mean, in a way, we are curating our stores and our closets, aren't we? Because, you know, we pass up billions of things at the thrift stores and, you know, at the bins, and we only select these special few items, you know? So yeah, I love thinking about it in that way. Let's see. Thank you, Dana, for all that you do. Appreciate you so much. Wow. Oh my gosh. One Busy Mama, I appreciate you a lot. And, you know, because of your comments, it really inspires and it motivates me. And also, it also helps me, you know what to focus on in these videos. And, you know, I just really appreciate you a lot. So thank you so much. And I hope you're doing well. Hi, Colleen. So good to hear from you. Thank you for your comment. Colleen says, hi, Dana. Glad to hear things are going so well for you. Oh, thank you. I have not been keeping up, but I'm now catching your videos. Wondered what your thoughts were about your whatnot experience. Yeah. Let's see. Well, it was an interesting experience, you know, and the thing that I liked about Whatnot the most was being able to interact with viewers who came and supported me. That was the best. And, you know, I think from that experience, I realized that that's not my favorite way to sell. I feel like for me, it's a lot of work. You know, it's a lot of work, a lot of prep time, because I'm actually having to source extra for that, you know, that platform basically. And there's always this sort of a little bit strange feeling that I'm so dependent on, you know, you guys, my viewers, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of a weird feeling. So for me, it's not the best way for me to sell, but you know, I think it's great for people who really love it, and you know, because you can move a lot of items at one time. You know, not one time, but like, you know, at a chunk of time. So I think it's great for people who really enjoy it. So I don't know, Colleen, I was wondering, have you taken the plunge and started selling on Whatnot, or perhaps on the Posh live sales? Yeah, I'd love to hear and see what your experience is too. And, you know, hopefully, you know, you love it too and you're doing well. And thank you so much for this comment. I really appreciate you. Nicole, hi. So good to hear from you. Oh, thank you. Nicole says, great sales. Thank you. I've sold 2 Johnny Was maxi dresses. Wow, yeah, that's great. But I have 2 more shorter ones that haven't budged. So that must be a thing for the brand. Yeah, I kind of heard about that. I heard that the maxi dresses supposedly do, you know, much better. I'm glad you had these 2 great dress sales. I'm sure you can breathe now, having the wedding over. Glad it went well. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I did have, I can't remember exactly what the dress is. Oh, yes, I had a magnolia pearl dress and a Johnny Was dress sell last week. And that was really exciting. You know, it's not, I don't sell a ton of dresses, so very exciting, really great brands to sell. And actually though, I did get a request to return the Johnny Was dress because it didn't fit her. And of course, you know, I'm fine with returns, so I'm still waiting for that to be returned. And you know, I feel pretty confident that it will sell again, so I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, so far I haven't heard anything back from the magnolia pearl dress one, so I'm, you know, fingers crossed. I hope that she loves it. So yes, thank you so much, Nicole. I really appreciate your comment, and I appreciate you. Kellarama, how you doing? I love your name. She says, I'm just beginning to resell, so your videos help me a lot. Oh, that's so great. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm really, really happy to hear that. I love the long videos because that's really how much time it takes. Yes. First of all, I'm so happy that, you know, if I can bring any value for anyone, I'm just so happy. It just really makes me feel good, you know, so thank you for that feedback. And you know, I am no expert at all, but what I think, you know, if anything, if you can learn from any of my growth, or, you know, mistakes that I've made, or anything, you know, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. And then also, you know, you really it's really true that these sold to ship videos do take longer because it's real time. I'm actually packaging up the item and, you know, getting it ready to ship off. And, you know, other sold to ships, they will show, you know, screenshots or something of the items, so they're able to go through things pretty quickly, you know, and they're just, you know, describing the sale. So yeah, you're absolutely right. So I guess in that way, you know, these sold to ships, like Mackenzie's, McThriftsy's videos, they tend to take longer because we're doing, you know, like a few days sales all at once, and we're actually shipping them out, you know, to go out to the post office. So yeah, so Kellerama, thank you so much for your comment. I really, really appreciate you, and hope you're doing well. Hi LeJen, so good to hear from you. Congrats on your daughter's wedding. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. It was really wonderful. It was a really great wedding. Happy that it's over. But had a lot of really great memories. Glad you all had a great time. Yes. By the way, I like your long videos. Yes, thank you. Great feedback. Good to hear. I'm going to keep doing my long videos then. And, you know, if I have the time, it might be fun to, you know, throw in some shorter videos. But we'll see how it goes, because, you know, I also... You know, it's kind of like a balancing act, you know, doing YouTube as well as reselling. They both take up, you know, quite a bit of time. And so, you know, I gotta like figure out and juggle my time as much as I can. But anyways, LeJen, thank you so much for your comment. I really, really appreciate you, and hope you're doing well. DeSanti, hi. Thank you so much for your comment. She says, I'm glad your daughter's wedding was beautiful and that you're still celebrating with family. Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome. And it was really fun sharing it with everyone too. You know, and kind of dealing with, I don't know, like the build up before the wedding. As you know, I love your long videos. Thank you. Listen to them as I drive or work. Thank you, DeSanti. Thank you for reminding me, because, you know, I guess when somebody mentions that, you know, oh, they're too long or whatever, I do feel bad, you know, but on the other hand, you know, they can watch just as much as they want and then they can stop. I didn't really think about that, you know, that way. So, you know, and then I think I like the idea of the videos being kind of useful, you know, and keeping people company while they work. So, you know, your feedback is really appreciated. And thank you so much for your comment. And hope you're doing well, DeSanti. Oh, hi, Jessica. Thank you for your comment. Oh, let's see. You left two comments, so I'm going to go to the first one. I wanted to let you and our fellow resellers know that as of yesterday, so this is a few days ago, Mercari now has a bundling feature on their app in case you are interested in cross-listing on there in the future. Wow, that's really cool. I'm on Poshmark and Mercari, and I receive a lot more sales on Mercari. Wow, that's interesting. I think you're the only person that I've heard that does, you know, better on Mercari than Poshmark. So that's great. She says, I don't know why. The almighty algorithm will always be a mystery to me. Yeah, me too. I don't know. Also, congratulations on your daughter's wedding, and good for you for focusing on enjoying your extra special day and not worrying about videos or pictures. That's what friends and relatives are for. Yes. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's true. Although, you know, we got a few photographs and a couple of videos, but not a whole lot. So I'm really waiting for the photographer to send us, what he took. But I did get a couple, so if I get a chance in editing, I'll go ahead and sprinkle some in this video. But if I don't have a chance, then I'll kind of wait for the photographer's video, photographs and video. So more to come. And let's see. Yes, thank you so much for mentioning this about Mercari. I know that quite a few people do cross lists onto Mercari, so this is really great news. And I don't know if I can handle another platform. I'm on 3, Depop very, very not frequently, and I actually shut down my Etsy store. I just found that kind of like thinking about those sales and the store and making sure that all the sales go through and that the customers are happy was just taking up too much I don't know, like headspace for me. And I decided, what, I think I'm okay with closing that store. And it says that I can always open it up in the future. And I think eBay and Poshmark are taking up so much time, and YouTube as well, that later in life, maybe when I decide to do like a little bit of I don't know, retiring or going more part-time with reselling, maybe that's when I might focus on Etsy again and doing designs again, doing t-shirt designs and things like that. But for now, because I don't have enough time to add designs to Etsy, it kind of doesn't make sense for me to keep the store open. So and so I think I might add Mercari if Poshmark or eBay goes downwards, if that makes sense. And then that way I can really focus in on a couple of platforms really well. But also I don't have a professional kind of cross lister. I use Flip, and Flip is not like the best cross listing tool. I think List Perfectly and Vendu probably do a better job. So because of that, I'm gonna keep my my platforms to a minimum. But anyways, Jessica, thank you so much for this comment, and I think you left another one. Thank you. So happy for you with your Magnolia Pearl sale. Thank you. In my head, as you were packing it, I was saying, please say that it sold for over $100. Well done. Thank you. Yes, I was happy with that sale, and I was happy that I held out, for getting a little bit closer to my list price. And again, not just jumping on the first or second offer that I got, because when you notice that your item is very, very popular, you can hold out for a little bit more, you know what I mean? So anyways, Jessica, thank you so much for your comments. I really, really appreciate you. I think this next one is Jen. Hi, Jen. How you doing? Good to hear from you. So glad to hear the wedding went well. That makes me so happy for you. Oh, thank you, Jen. Yeah, it was great. It was great. And, thinking about it though, even if it rained, even if the food was terrible, even if whatever, it still would have been a great day, because it was celebrating, this really great couple getting married, and, no matter what happened. So, on that note, I was like, oh, it can only be good. It can only be a good day. So, but it was really super fun for me to share it with you guys, and kind of going through the countdown. So, so thank you so much, Jen. Let's see. As resellers, we are always learning, so any piece of advice or doing something differently is always helpful. Oh, good. Great to hear. I am steaming while I'm listening to your video. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I love that we're working together and we're coworkers. Love them. I think you are my favorite YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Jen, that's so sweet. That is such a sweet thing to say. And there's so many great YouTubers out there. I follow many of them, and since I'm stuck at my desk hours every day, I love having YouTubers with me. So the fact that you really enjoy the videos and what you say, this is really sweet. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Jen. Yes, and I had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving too. Yes, and Jen, thank you for your comment. This is really lovely. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hi Maria Felicity. Hey, thank you for your comment. She says, oh, congratulations to your daughter on her wedding. How exciting for her. Yes, thank you. The wedding sounded beautiful. Yeah, it really was. It came out perfectly. Which is strange, right? Usually something bad happens. I love watching your long videos. Oh, awesome. It's like we are working along with you. Although I can't work with you right now. You will soon. Soon. Getting stronger and better every day that goes by. Thank you everyone who said a prayer for me, sent me happy thoughts, or wrote me a sweet comment of encouragement. Yes. Oh, I love that, I love that we have this reseller community, but I love that we have this little community here, and that we can all support each other. And, it was so wonderful, that people kind of came together, and anytime people share ideas or thoughts or good wishes, I think is really so special. And Maria Felicity, you deserve all the well wishes because you're so positive, and I know a lot of people appreciate you, and I certainly do. So thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate you, and I'm so glad to hear you're getting stronger every day. So yes, I think that's it for the sold to ship comments. And if I missed anyone's comments, please let me know, and then I can give you a shout out the next time. So yes, thank you so much everyone. I really appreciate all the comments. Let's see. So I'm going to switch this now, and we can go ahead and do Poshmark. Let's do Poshmark sales. Okay, it's over here. So I guess I'll grab this one first. I'll move my coffee. Okay. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol, but I do drink coffee. I love coffee, I love tea. I did switch to decaf again, so and I try to only drink coffee. I don't try to drink it after 2, because caffeine usually does bother me, but now that I'm switched to decaf, it's a lot better. Okay, so anyways, we're going to go to Poshmark sales, and next is this really lovely little Coach bag, and it's like a little Coach purse. It's really super cute. I love this this purse. I'm gonna do just a little conditioning, and I have these Dr. Martens Wonder Balsam, I think it's called. I'm just going to do not a giant condition, but just a light one. This purse was actually handed to me by another reseller at the bins. So sweet. Just the sweetest man. It's actually a husband and wife come to the bins, and their son comes too, and he's an adult, and he's a full-time reseller. They tend to sell at the flea market, and he's just the sweetest man. He handed this. He handed this over to me and said, if I wanted this. And I said, oh, are you sure? And he said, yeah, and so it was very sweet. I'm just going to do this. I did need to clean the inside. It was dirty on the inside, and that was the main reason why he didn't want it. But the leather on the outside is, in really great condition. So, okay. So yeah, just a little light conditioning. Nothing major. And this Coach bag. Coach Chelsea 8A40 brown leather shoulder bag, women's pebble texture 90s Y2K is the title for this item. Really cute. Let's see. It did take a while to sell. It took about almost 2 months to sell, and it sold for $35. Someone sent me an offer for $35, and I had it listed for $44. So I went ahead and accepted that offer. Yes. So to me, this is a great sale. Or yeah, I guess I could say it's a great sale. See, I'm gonna put here. Yeah, so I think I mentioned before that Mackenzie over at McThriftsy, she does these ship with me videos, and that's where I learned how to ship items. And I don't see a lot of ship with me videos. I'm not really aware of a lot of different ones, other than Mackenzie and also Sonia at Selling for Goods. At least what I'm aware of. And it is, Sonia's usually don't take too long because she does her daily sales, which is really, I love that she takes the time to do daily videos and daily sales. That also says that she's making sales every day, so her business is doing quite well. I really do appreciate Sonia and her business model. Again, I'll link both of McThriftsy and Selling for Good in the description below. Okay, so I'm gonna ship this in here in a box, but it's gonna rattle around. So I think what I can do is just take a keep it. Okay. Okay. Okie doke. Alright, so next Poshmark sale that's going to get shipped out are these Banana Republic new with tags pair of pants. They're called the Martin Fit pants. They're straight leg, kind of wider cut, and since they were new with tags and they're also size 12, I decided to go ahead and pick these up. And let's see. The title for this one is Banana Republic Women's Martin Fit Chino Pants, size 12, gray, straight, stretch, new. And they sold for, let's see, they sold in 3 days after listing, and they sold for $14. So I'm happy with this sale. Yeah, happy that they sold quickly, and I listed them for $18. And I think what happened was someone liked the item, and Posher VA, I use Posher VA, sent out an automatic offer of 20% off, and so the person went ahead and let me see. Let me just make sure. Actually saying, yeah, it was a Posher VA offer. So I don't pick up a lot of Banana Republic, but I do nowadays. I'm actually really checking it out pretty carefully because I gotta put a thank you sticker on there, because I feel like people they know and trust Banana Republic, at the brand. So I feel like people, because they know and trust it, it's an item that will move. And so, right now I really mainly focus on sweaters and coats and jackets from Banana Republic. But, I might start investigating, more things, maybe more pants and maybe some tops and things too. And dresses. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now we have this Free People sweater. I really like this sweater a lot. It's has a V-neck, and it's kind of more of an open knit. It has this kind of frayed edges. So this sweater, okay, so for whatever reason it was not in my spreadsheet, my inventory spreadsheet. So this sweater was titled Free People Women Cross My Heart Sweater, extra small, black cable knit V-neck, and it sold for $30. So I don't know exactly when I listed it, so that's But I would say maybe it's about, might have taken about 1 or 2 months to sell. So this is if it sold faster, it would be considered a great sale. But I guess it would be considered like a very good sale. I don't know. It's a great sale. Yeah. Let's see. Put that in there. So, love to find free people at the bins. I can find it pretty frequently when I'm at the bins, and if I don't find it that day, I'm disappointed because I always want to find, you know, at least one free people item when I, you know, shop at the bins. I kind of, it's just kind of a little bit, I don't know if it's like a little superstition or something for me, like, oh, you know, I have to find certain name brands, at least one, you know, in order for it to be a good shopping day. So those, you know, it's all the name brands basically. So it's, you know, Free People, Madewell, Lululemon, Eileen Fisher, and then of course there's, you know, North Face, Patagonia, Cool. Those kind of caught my, I'm happy if I can find those, you know. Wait, did I okay. But I also am trying not to sort of be down or get disappointed if I can't find those things. You know, it's not always going to be a great day at, you know, when sourcing, so I just kind of try to keep that in mind. Okay, so next is this Brooks Brothers tie, and it's actually new with tags. So I have been finding that the Brooks Brothers ties have been selling, so I do like picking it up. Let me see if it's on my spreadsheet or not. Oh, that's another one that didn't make the spreadsheet. Bummers, really? Let me find it here. Okay, so the title for this one is New Brooks Brothers 346 Silk Tie Men's Burgundy Paisley 3.5 width classic necktie. So, you know, the keywords are paisley, 3.5 width, classic, and necktie, silk, and burgundy, I guess. It sold for $20, and I think my asking price was $24. So, you know, this is a nice sale for me. I am happy with this sale. There. Should I be folded in half? Yeah, that'll work. I do like to check out neckties because they're so lightweight. You know, you can you're paying, you know, just a few cents basically for a men's necktie, and you know, this sold for $20. My cost of goods was probably something like, I don't know, 50 cents or something. So it's a good ROI, or return on investment. So, oh, did I go too long? Maybe. Oh well, I think I can scrunch it. Okay. Bend it that way. Shoot. Okay. Alrighty. So we also have this Madewell sweater. This sweater I've had for quite a while actually, and it's just a really nice neutral sweater. It has a very nice sort of, I don't know, what is it, pattern on it, and I see a little, I think it comes off. Yeah, it comes off. Okay. This one is titled Madewell Hexcomb Textured Crewneck Cream Sweater Extra Small is the title. I've had this one since last year, December of last year. So this one I had for quite a while. I originally listed it for $35, which is probably a little high for this sweater. Yeah. It's just got some fuzzies on it, so there's blue fuzzies on it for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. And so I originally listed it for $35, and with all the markdowns that I've been doing, it actually sold for $12, you know, with even discounted shipping and everything. So in the end, after, you know, all the fees and cost of goods, I actually only made $5.83 on this sweater. But, you know, I still made a profit, and really just happy that it's moving, you know, that I don't have to just donate it to Goodwill because nobody wants it, you know, and it's just taking up space in my closet. So actually very happy that it sold, and it sold pretty much because I do that closet clear out. I don't know, I try to do that maybe like every other week with my older inventory, and so it just keeps getting, you know, priced down and down. I can actually start thinking about going through my older listings and checking it out, and then maybe relisting it. So that might be another way to get fresh eyes on the item. So that might be something to do. But I do notice that what's really important for me is to source new good items, because during the 2 weeks where I didn't source, I was listing basically all my sort of my last items in my death pile, and I just noticed that my sales were dropping, like they weren't selling. So, you know, I think you gotta trust your instincts. Like, if you don't list certain things in your death pile, you know, maybe that's your instincts telling you maybe these items are not the greatest and they're not gonna sell, you know? I mean, sometimes my instincts are wrong and I'm surprised. I'm like, oh wow, you know, I should have listed this sooner because it just sold right away. But for for the most part, I think these last items, and also, you know, they were kind of low dollar items too, so they're just kind of sitting and not moving. So for me, it's important to source, and I'm also going to be, you know, trying to sell a little bit more frequently to my consignment store that my friends own, as well as the buy sell trade store. So that means I need to source more. Okay, here is next item, which is a pair of Prana leggings, and this, okay, so this is a pretty old item. The title of it is Prana Black Flared Yoga Pants. And I believe it's kind of from that period of time when Poshmark, you know, the algorithm change happened, and people were saying, oh, we should be titling our items really short, and, you know, I just forgot to change the title for this. So anyways, this one, so this is an older item. It took, I don't know, I haven't listed as March when it was listed, but I think it might be even older than that. And it sold for $12. Yeah. So it was definitely marked down. It was in part of the closet clear out sale. Probably marked down at least, I don't know, 2 or 3 times maybe. But again, you know, happy that it's moving out of my closet, and hopefully somebody will really love, you know, these pair of yoga pants. So, you know, Prana is a good brand. So I will pick it up. It doesn't sell like super fast for me, but you know, at least it did move. Would I put these up again? I don't know. You know, I don't think I would pick these up again. I did pick up recently, I picked up a really nice Prana sweater, and I'm, you know, hopeful that that one will move. So I haven't listed it yet, but I will soon. And then fingers crossed that that one moves, you know, fairly quickly. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so next is a Madewell dress. It's a really pretty sort of cottagecore prairie style dress in this pretty blue. It has this sort of calico print or the micro floral. Also has 1, 2, 3 tiers. And a really cute tie at the short sleeves. And let's see, it is lined. Very pretty. Let's see. This dress is titled Madewell Women's Tie Sleeve Tiered Midi Dress in Calico in calico dress. Oh, I made a mistake in the title. Extra small blue. Yeah. I think I should have said calico print, not calico dress. So that was a mistake in the title. But it's still sold. It's still sold pretty quickly too. It sold in about less than a week. And let's see. I listed it for $42, and it was a Poshmark Posher VA sale. Sorry, and it sold for $35. So this is a great sale. Let's see. Yes. I can't even remember when I found this dress. But I do know that, you know, I am happy to pick up Madewell. Even though it might not be, you know, holding its resale value as much as it used to, I still think that Madewell is quality item. You know, I think it's also a brand that people are still looking for. Perhaps the resale value is not as much now, is because it's more saturated. You know, there's more of it in the resale market. So so the price has gone down. Yeah. I really like the style of this dress though, because I can totally see a person wearing this during like fall and winter as well. You know, just with a big chunky sweater, maybe some, you know, Doc Marten boots and things, leggings or tights underneath. So yeah, I think that's a really nice dress. Okay, this is the last one, and so this final sale to get shipped out is this really pretty Athleta sweater in this gorgeous sort of lavender color. I love this sweater. It's so soft, really super soft. It's, you know, very kind of classic minimalist design style, you know, kind of tunic length. So you can wear this over your leggings, or, you know, a long skirt would be cute too, or just a pair of jeans. And let's see, this one is titled Athleta Periwinkle Bayshore Wool Cashmere Sweater, Women's Small Cowl Neck Tunic is the title. And the fact that it's a wool cashmere blend is pretty, you know, awesome. That's why it feels so soft. So this is a really nice piece, and I was kind of surprised that it didn't sell faster. That's probably because I priced it a little high. So let's see, it took like 2 months to sell. Wait, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 2 months to sell, and I had it priced pretty high at $68, but it was a Posher VA sale, and it sold for $59. So I think that's, you know, a really great sale, and happy to sit on it for for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. I, 'cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. 'Cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. 'Cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. 'Cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. 'Cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. 'Cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. 'Cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too. 'Cause, you know, I am happy to sit on it for a few months. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sweater shave to this one too Yeah, I thought I saw a hair of mine in here. That would be just gross. Ugh. Take that out. Yeah, so this, I love this color. The color is so pretty. Really nice quality item. I pretty much will pick up anything Athleta. You know, even sports bras. I tend to find mostly pants, some sort of, you know, like almost like yoga pants or leggings, kind of those athletic dress pants too, and those sell really well. So happy to pick up Athleta when I can find it. Okay. Okay. So that's it for this video, and you know, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and you know, would love to hear from you what's selling for you. Okay, until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.